Okay, so I'm teaching myself how to print stuff, and I figured out that I wasn't pressing hard enough. So I brought a rolling pin. Thank you, YouTube. So I will be using the rolling pin and getting some better prints. Now what I'm doing, I don't teach myself with like a simple thing. I teach myself with like the hardest thing I can think of. So I'm doing a reduction printing, and oh my God, I am not motivated at all. So I've discovered that I really don't like printing, but I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna be done with it. Or I'm gonna do it a different way, smaller. I like carving, but I don't like printing. Okay. So one of the things that I think I'm doing wrong is I can't put a lot of weight on this table. And I think that is one of the reasons why I'm having trouble. Hopefully the rolling pin will do good. Also, I had been cleaning the plate here, the lino cut linoleum in between, and I don't have the patience for that anymore. So I'm just doing it, and I'm gonna see what happens. Now it's just like, I'm not trying for a product, I'm just experimenting with the process. And because it is a reduction print, I do want to get a couple of prints out of the series. I had originally made 10, I'm hoping to get 5 good ones. Now I'm just like, if I get one good one, that'll be fine. But I might get no good ones, and that'll be fine too. I was using light colors in the previous layers and not getting very much saturation. So that's what I'm going for now, is to get a nice covering of the entire surface. And like I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm cheap. I hate spending money on art supplies for artists because I find that they are overpriced. When with a little bit of knowledge and handiness, many things can be made. So, for instance, I'm using old glass from other projects, other things, and I'm using that to roll out my ink. Actually, I use it for palettes of pretty much all kinds. All right, that's inked up well enough. She says, want to continue to ink. All right, now there we go. I'm working from the middle outwards of the page. I'm trying to make sure that nothing moves around underneath. I find this physically different okay. With the pressure. I don't have a lot of strength. I used to, but not anymore. Let's take a quick look. All right. Well, I'm not satisfied, but that's okay. We learn as we go. It's completely off. Oh my God. All right. So my registration marks were not satisfactory. C'est la vie. It is what it is. I'm gonna look at the print before that I also did with the rolling tin. I'm gonna get away with it because there's a metallic sheen. The registration marks were better on this one. It's gonna be okay. Let's try to get another one. Yeah, this one is like barely registered at all. Okay, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. And let's do some more. So I'm gonna ink up more. There's still some. So a reduction print is when you take away layers of color, like layers of the block or the lino, to reveal the color that's underneath. So you're printing the color that you want to reveal before you put the next color on. Now, part of my teaching myself is learning how thick to put on the ink. And that I haven't discovered yet how to do it. Some of the inks that I was first working with were very old, and so I have to thin them with water. They were too thick and tacky. Now I really want the edges to come out because this is the background color. There's a little bit of hair somewhere, but I will have to find it after. And I don't really care too much about covering the character because I'm going to be carving in there, and this bronze color is the background of her corduroy dress, and it's going to be overlaid with green. Aha! I found the hair. Gotcha. Goodbye. When I get to the very end and everything is completely carved, what I want to do is leave the outline of everything so that I can put in some bold black at the end. But I also want to use the printing plate again on top of watercolor, which I'm going to just do like a pattern of colors that are blending into one another. All right, let's see what we get with this next one. I'm supporting the table with my leg, so I'm afraid of pressing too hard. All the directions. And this is coming out a turn here. Alrighty, okay. And that one is aligned properly. It has a little bit of, yeah, this one's working. Okay, happiness. I still don't have the dark around the edges that I wanted, but I'm not upset with how it's turning out. Although she does look very scary. All right. I've got some more ink left on my ink plate, so let's do one more. Okay. All right, the rest of the ink. Let's see, third time is the charm, right? That hair is in there. Not quite driving me crazy. There we go. Okay, this one has a lot of color underneath and some crispness to it, so I'm hoping this one works out nicely. The prints that don't really work out will just become multimedia images. Artist and mother. Right? He has reached the age of starvation. All right. I'm gonna go take care of the hungry boy. Let's see what we got. All right, this one is not lined up, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't show too badly. Oh, all right. Oh, I can see how that moved. Okay. All right, it's coming. Well, I don't have marks here. Did I miss a page? I did. Oh, that's it. All right, I only got 5 into it. Oh, hallelujah, we're done. So, yeah, let that dry, carve that up, and slap on another color.